So good afternoon, Sato-sama.
Konnichiwa.
I'm here today to interview Sato-sama of MC Aviation Partners, and I'm just going to let Sato-san introduce himself so that he can say a few words for our Japanese clients.
私はMC Aviation Partners で最高経営責任者をしております佐藤でございます。MC Aviation Partners は2008年の8月に設立したまだ新しい会社でございまして、三菱商事の 100% の子会社でございます。我々は業界でトップクラスの航空機リースの会社になるべく、5000億円を超えるような会社になるべく日頃努力をしておりますので、皆様にもご協力をいただきたいと思っております。I repeat in
Yes, please.
I am Tatsuo Sato, Chief Executive Officer of MC Aviation Partners. MC Aviation Partners was established in August 2008 with a vision to become one of the leading aircraft leasing company in the world with a portfolio of over $500 billion. And we are making efforts to realize that objective. And I would like to ask for your cooperation in achieving that objective.
Sato-sama, you said in a recent press interview that MC Aviation Partners is looking to make its first order for Boeing 737s or Airbus A320s. What triggered your decisions to go ahead with the direct order?
Yes, in short, our decision to start serious discussion with either Boeing or Airbus is driven by our strong desire to grow. And as I have stated in numerous occasions, our aim is to become one of the top global lessors of commercial aircraft with a portfolio of over $5 billion. And we want to achieve that target as quickly as possible. And we believe it is very important that we secure a constant flow supply of the aircraft with opportunistic investment in the market cycle, including the direct order to the manufacturers. Sure. And we believe that in the market upturn, it's very difficult to get the new asset because of the competition. So we think that we have to prepare for the constant inflow of the aircraft. And the direct order to the manufacturer is very important for that purpose, And practically, if we do only speculative, only the sales and leaseback or purchasing the lease attached aircraft by other lessors, we risk ourselves of not being able to achieve, constant flow of the aircraft. Sure. And in that sense, I think it's very important to seriously consider the direct order to the manufacturers.
Yeah. Any hints to the size of that order?
Of course, we've not placed direct order to manufacturer unless we have terms and conditions under the contract, which is favorable enough for us to proceed with. Of course, we know that the size of the contract matters, but we believe that other factors such as market cycle or competition plays an important role for us in obtaining the favorable condition from the manufacturers. Sure. In that sense, we keep a close contact with manufacturers so that we can seize the right timing for placing order in right size.
Sure. Okay. So the obvious question: do you think you'll be going with Boeing or Airbus?
Well, we are a very small company, but we know that Boeing and Airbus both manufactures very attractive aircraft, So sure. We'll be happy to go to the both manufacturers,
Of course. And so when would you be looking to secure deliveries?
Of course, as I told you, we want to grow as quickly as possible. And in that sense, we like to secure the delivery position as early as possible, But as you know very well, sure. it is very difficult to obtain the early delivery under this market circumstances,
Sure. Okay. So how will you be financing the orders? What type of third-party funding would you consider in addition to the funding from Mitsubishi Corporation?
Yes. Okay. We are 100% owned by Mitsubishi Corporation, our shareholder, and Mitsubishi Corporation is strongly committed to financially support us to achieve our objective,
Sure.
And we have built a portfolio of about $3 billion so far by way of 100% debt financing by Mitsubishi Corporation. We think that financing from Mitsubishi Corporation is a very flexible and stable, a way of funding our procurement. So and also it is a very one of our competitive advantage, because even in market downturn we have access to very good cost-effective and flexible financing.
Sure.
So we intend to continue for the time being 100% debt financing by Mitsubishi Corporation until we have a feasible portfolio. But looking further forward, of course, we may find other alternate solution to finance our procurement, either by non-recourse debt financing or securitization.
Okay.
And in fact, we have already started to find that alternate financing solution.
Sure. Okay. So after acquiring portfolios from GCAS and RBS in the past, are you open to making other portfolio acquisitions?
Yes, why not?
Of course.
If we have assembly of good asset in right pricing, of course, we'll not miss that opportunity.
Sure. Okay. What type of portfolio aircraft would you be interested in?
First, our policy is to invest in type of aircraft with high value retention potential. In that sense, Airbus, the Boeing 787 or Airbus 350 XWB fall into that category, and also narrow body like Airbus Neo and 737 re-engine also do as well.
Sure.
But I think that in the future, the price of the oil development will play a very important role in setting the market value of each of those aircraft.
Sure. Obviously becoming ever more crucial.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And with the emergence of new leasing companies in the market, how are you finding competition?
We see lots of competition these days, especially by new entrants. And we have seen many occasions that unless we offer higher price than what we think it's be fair, we cannot win the deal.
Yeah.
So lots of competition these days.
Margins being squeezed.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So therefore, how do you differentiate yourself from the competition, and what are your key challenges in doing so?
Yes, of course. As I told you, Mitsubishi Corporation is very much committed to support us financially and logistically. That is our one of the competitive advantage.
Yeah.
But what differentiates us from other competitors is the fact that we share the value within the employees, which is integrity and fairness. And this integrity and fairness is one of the corporate principles of Mitsubishi Corporation, which are the corporate responsibility to society, integrity and fairness,
Sure.
and also global understanding through business. And we decided to inherit that integrity and fairness in MCAP, because we believe that is where the trust only comes from, and it will be the base for long-standing good relationship with our customer. The challenge we have is sharing that value within the employees. Okay. But fortunately, so far, we have very good candidates who are willing to share that important value with us.
Great. Are you expecting to see the same volumes of sale and leaseback deals coming over into the next few months?
We see increasingly volume of sales and leaseback deals these days, and we believe that sales and leaseback will keep increasing as the airline will be more and more focused in running their core business, like marketing or carrying passengers. And when the competition among airlines becoming tougher and tougher, I think airline will put priority in allocating their precious financial resources to do the operation of their core business. So I believe that there will be more sales and leaseback opportunity, and lessors like MCAP should have more financial resources to burden that increase in the market.
Sure. Okay, great. Well, that's a very great insight into your company. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。Thank you.